Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Vampyr. We are in the hospital. I decided we're gonna go do main story. I don't think there's a lot of people to talk to. Maybe we'll talk around, but Dr. Swansea wants to talk to us and he said it was urgent. So let's talk to him. Oh, we gotta go through the main doors. And Dr. Swansea.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
What is he doing? Why is he holding that?
Fascinating, is it not?
Oh my god.
In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
Damn.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization.
It does.
Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
A gift?
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Edgar? Do we want to be nice? I don't know.
Thank you. But I'd rather you didn't speak so lightly about my condition. There is nothing I find amusing about this situation.
For real.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
Who?
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Impossibly delicate.
I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Can I talk to you?
Do you need something, Jonathan?
Yeah, I want to talk. Like I do with everyone.
I have just a few questions.
Then ask away. I'm at your service, Doctor.
Oh.
Since I'm the one working for you, what should I know about Pembroke Hospital?
Well, for many years, we have been the only medical facility in this part of town that people can rely on. We support the community here, as well as provide health care.
Where do we stand today?
Oh, to be honest, we cope on a day-to-day basis. The first wave of the Spanish flu last summer took us by surprise. We lack many of the basic necessities needed.
Yeah.
What do you expect of me?
What we need is hope. You were a soldier. This is a war. This white coat's still a uniform. We fight to help the poor, the sick of the East End, the forgotten.
Okay.
You mentioned something about a secret society. A brotherhood, if I recall. Could you elaborate?
Certainly. I've been a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole for several years.
St. Paul.
We are pledged to monitor and report vampire activity in
Oh.
England as impartial scientific observers.
Oh.
That explains your nightly wanderings about the docks and the questions you ask.
I feel it wasn't mere coincidence that led us to that part of town. There was something as yet unseen that set those chain of events in motion.
So you say.
Yet you don't fear me. And still, you know the monster that lurks beneath the civilized surface.
The Brotherhood has studied your kind for centuries. We believe you are as supernatural as a lion is to a gazelle.
Since you seem quite the expert on vampires, what could you tell me about my condition and how it came about?
As men of science, our first step is always to start with what we know. Forget the myths, the hackneyed scrawlings, and the penny dreadfuls. They do not scratch the surface of the truth you now find yourself in.
Yeah. Well, the sun won't destroy me. We read a note on that.
The sun. The morning following my transformation. Its rays burned me. There was pain, smoke, and my skin blackened.
You will find there is very little that can kill a vampire, my friend. You have been offered relative immortality. The sun will most certainly hurt you, leaving you weakened and damaged, but it will not destroy you.
Yeah, there was a note you read that some dude, some sicko, left a vampire tied up all day and then it regenerated at night until they killed it. Awful.
Must I take a life to live?
You are a vampire. You feed, and blood is the sole sustenance that can sustain your immortal frame. And only a living creature contains the nourishment you require.
Damn.
The man we pursued and slew in the canning factory, William Bishop, I believe, was he a vampire?
He was a Skull,
Oh,
technically
yeah.
speaking. The debate rages as to their classification. Some think them a subspecies of vampire, others something else.
I don't think they were exactly vampires, though.
How do Skulls come into existence?
The name means slave. The etymology may indicate that they are a lesser species of vampire. From what I know, vampires tend to despise them.
Damn.
Just for clarity, what differences are there between myself and a Skull?
A Skull is easier to eliminate, Jonathan, even if they remain formidable foes for the unprepared. Vampires exist beyond the mortal realm.
So if we get in a fight with a vampire, it'll be really
We'll
rough.
see each other again soon, Edgar.
Especially if I'm not gonna be feeding on humans. I'm gonna try not to. Letter of Rakesh Chadana. Dear Dr. Swansea, I will be glad to manage the temporary morgue as soon as it's open. As I've already told you, I was a doctor during the war and I'll be glad to serve my country again. I know it's not the same being a physician for the dead as it is for the living, but I believe it is important to welcome and take good care of our departed too. Rest assured, I will do my best to fully perform this new duty to the best of my ability and steal their belongings. Concerning the questions of my qualifications, I'm sorry I can't give you anything more valuable than my parole. I swear to you that my regiment made me a doctor during the war, and that saved many lives. If my word is not enough, you can contact the military administration to verify my experience and skill. They will confirm that even if I never followed any medical studies, the war taught me what a doctor really needs to know. Oh. So he was never officially a doctor. Warning letter. Dear Dr. Swansea, I must inform you of my deepest reservations concerning the Dr. Thoreau Strickland and Harvey Fiddick case. Mr. Fiddick has been hospitalized after a severe work injury. He may permanently lose the use of his arm if not treated adequately. Dr. Strickland claims that a surgical procedure may save the man's arm completely. I say it may also sever its functions for good if complications arise. Our young colleague is an audacious and daring surgeon who might prove a great professional in a few years, but for now he lacks the skills to perform such a risky procedure. Need I remind you of the mistakes he made in the past? Since Dr. Strickland refuses to listen to me, I strongly advise you to forbid him to perform such a hazardous experiment. Aykroyd. He's made mistakes in the past. Look at us reading everything. What is happening? We're a species of vampires. As a scholar and an exegete of ancestral writings, I would never insist enough about the importance of taking legends and ancient folklores into account when searching for hints about hidden or lost secrets. A common mistake is to take what we know for an established truth and use it to discard any contradictory material. For example, we must consider the possibility of undiscovered species of vampires and the necessity to rethink what we see as the established truth about the vampire types of immortals, based on what we know and what we gather through time. For how many centuries did we consider that vampire was the vernacular term for what we learned to call Ekon, until the day 4 explorers of the Brotherhood found proof in Siberia that Volcoids were a lupine type of vampire. Werewolf vampire, huh? We consider these creatures to be linked to the mythological werewolf. Now we know it is not true. What about the rest? What about the Rakasha from my homeland? What about the Chinese Jianxi? Or the Puchin of the southern Chile? I'm butchering a lot of those words, so forgive me. And without even leaving the beautiful Great Britain, what about the stories about bat-shaped women sometimes seen flying around St. James Church in Louth? What about the creature only identified as a disaster in some obscure testimonies, which tried to destroy London in 1666 by spreading plague all around the city? What about the Nimrod, the mythical figure of the restless vampire hunter, sometimes described by ancestral Britain Ekons as a legendary huntsman who only feeds on his prey's blood and could go unnoticed amongst the mortals and immortals? I tell you, my brothers, we never can be too sure of what we could find, if only we can forget for a few minutes what we're supposed to already know. From Unveiling the Night by Usher Talltree, Primate of St. Paul. Okay. Any more notes? Any more stuff? What's happening? So we found out some information about who was it? I thought we found out information about someone. Strickland's medical skills have been questioned before, and then, oh yeah, him. Let's talk to those two guys. Ayo, Strickland.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reid. Can I be of any help?
Ooh.
Tell me, Thoreau, what's the real cause of your dislike for Dr. Aykroyd?
He refuses to admit that your blood transfusion technique is the only way to save Mr. Fiddick. I'm convinced we must use it.
What Dr. Aykroyd really said is that you lack the skill to perform this operation efficiently. Is there anything you have to say about this?
It's a false conceit. Dr. Aykroyd secretly envies your reputation. His jealousy blinds him. I'm not the real target here.
That is not what he said in the note, though.
Have you heard any talk of blackmail going on in the hospital?
If you're running some official inquiry, you had better question the patients. They know more than the staff, especially old Miss Jones.
Old Miss Jones.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Dr. Reid, may I help you?
Can you clean up your hands? Oh.
What can you tell me about the epidemic, Nurse Crane? I've been out of touch since I've come back to England.
Everyday folk don't know how bad it is. The papers certainly won't tell them. Not as long as the war is raging on, anyway.
News on the front stated that the Spanish flu was under control, at least in Britain.
It seemed to be for a while, but that was only last summer. It returned with a vengeance just over a month ago.
What can you tell me about our patients here at Pembroke?
This hospital was founded to help the East End poor and needy. But since the war and the quarantine, we've had all manner of folk.
Can you be more specific?
Well, veterans, the elderly, dock workers. We even have a few mental patients. If there's space, we take them.
That's good that you do that.
For how long have you been working here, Nurse Crane?
I first volunteered at the Pembroke in 1911, a few months after Dr. Swansea was appointed.
And before you arrived here?
If you must know, this was my first job.
Oh.
Well, Dr. Swansea certainly has confidence in your abilities. Are you in charge of the nursing staff?
Not in an official capacity, but the Pembroke doesn't always work above board, so to speak.
Above board.
What about medical protocols?
Dr. Reid, we don't have the money and resources here at the Pembroke like they do in the West End. We do what we can.
We do what we can.
How is the duty roster organized?
Everybody works until they can't. If there's time, they'll eat a meal and shed a silent tear.
That's messed up. Alright.
I'll see you later, Nurse Crane.
Maybe we should talk to everyone again.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reid.
Are you? You look like you're just sitting there.
Have you heard about any blackmail going on in this hospital?
Blackmail? Nonsense.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Okay, dude. Blackmail? Oh.
When you're feeling better.
Whoa. Oh! He gets a little confused sometimes. Oh.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. Any news about my operation?
I'm here about the blackmail.
Have you heard talk of any blackmail here at the hospital?
No, nothing.
Okay, cool.
Goodbye.
Sweet girl. Reads me like a book.
Hey,
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
you're with him. You should know.
Have you heard rumors of blackmail going on in this hospital?
Dr. Reid, are you trying to take advantage of me?
Of
What?
course not, Mrs. Goswick. I'm just curious.
Well, go be curious somewhere else, please.
Jeez.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick. Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
He's okay.
Have you heard rumors about blackmail in this hospital?
No?
I have to...
I wonder if Thelma has.
Don't waste time with me.
Dorothy, Wavery, Strickland. Hey.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor.
Okay.
Have you heard of any blackmailing going on within these walls?
I have no time for mortal games. My secrets are beyond their comprehension, Dr. Reid.
Okay.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reid.
Have you heard rumors of underhand dealings in the hospital?
If you want to know what's going on here, you better talk to Miss Jones. She knows everything. Especially what she shouldn't.
Miss Jones. Who's that?
Goodbye for now.
Disgust on every street corner. Hello again, Dr. Reid.
Okay.
Goodbye.
He's just in a corner. Hail Milton.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save...
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
There are a lot of secrets round here. I'm not surprised someone tried to make money from them.
What kind of secrets?
I'm not in the gossip business, Dr. Reid. If you want to know more, you better talk to Harriet Jones. She's the oldest patient here.
What do you have, anyway?
I'd like wise choice, Doctor.
He has a shotgun. I wonder if I like the shotgun more. Oh, I barely have enough money. Do I really want to buy that, though? But is that like... No, it cannot. It has to be your main weapon. Wait, where is it? It's right there. I can't see. Equipping with a two-handed weapon will unclip your offhand weapon. Okay.
Good evening, Dr. Tibbets.
Dr. Reid.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
I have no time for such triviality, my dear colleague. We're here to save lives.
I know that, man, but things still happen. Not everyone thinks that. Goodbye. Where did Gwyneth go? Heard her walk off.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Oh, she doesn't even have it. Interesting. Okay, bye-bye. I was like, where am I? Hello.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort
Emily.
knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Pretty.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment.
Is she the other
to
vampire?
Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air.
Yeah.
I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Oh, wow. Wait, I feel a connection.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Oh.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
I don't believe you? I believe you? What are these options?
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Pardon my boldness, Your Ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Without eating the culprit. Okay, I'm here to help.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Oh.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
I love the music.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
Oh.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid.
Killing?
Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
I wonder how long she's been a vampire.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
I'm your
My
man.
embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Oh.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Maybe.
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion.
What?
It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones.
Yeah, everyone was talking about
Not a
that.
pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reid. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition. Is our little mystery closer to being solved, Dr. Reid?
I think of nothing else, my lady.
My goodness, why do we talk to her like this?
The situation is delicate, and it occupies all my thoughts. The blackmail must stop. I need assurance.
Okay. Who could it be here? Dorothy Crane? Clay Cox?
Hey, Doc.
Sit.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in the hospital?
Blackmail? That's not my style. Too risky. The black market, though. That's where the money is.
The black market, though. Okay, Clay. Also, should I go find this other dude? I feel like, yeah, he's still down here.
Have you found Oswald?
Not yet, sir. I need more information first.
All right. What do you want to know?
I don't know where Oswald is.
Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him. Thank you.
He went down by the canal, which... Is this not where we're at? Does he mean the other side here? Sorry, I'm gonna try to look. He went down by the canal. What you doing here, buddy? Okay, ow.
Let's pin it down.
Woo! Woo! Well, wasn't that scary?
This is despicable.
Despicable. Okay, there's just a hideout here. I don't like the blinking light. I know it's like, hey, over here, but it kind of hurts my eyes. I don't know what I am doing. Common trigger part. Common handle part. Did I not add 3 stun? Or I can switch between them? Hello, note. Do you think vampires hide in the dodgy areas in the hovels of London? No, they hide in the highest clubs and fancy houses of the West End. I know for a fact that some of them rule the empire in secret. They have a club. They have public figures. They have balls and fancy parties. They aim to control the country and our destinies. We must reveal them for what they are, greedy enemies of mankind, born into this world to bring us all into the eternal darkness of hell. You know them, but you don't dare to pronounce their names. I will soon, and everybody in London will know the names of the Vampire Club. Clarence Crossley. The Vampire Club. The Vampire Club.
I cannot enter.
What? That's interesting. Why is that side, locked? Although this side isn't. Where am I going? What am I doing?
It's locked.
That has to be someone's house that we have to go to later. Sorry, I probably shouldn't be doing this right now. But I wanted to find Oswald. Or whatever the hell his name is. So he went into the canal. How do we get to the sewers? Should I look that up? Very, non-spoil-like. Damn. are they trying to get into people's houses? Can y'all stop? It's really rude.
I cannot enter.
And why can you not enter? Why can you not enter? See, now we're going back. Dude, there's a skull down here. Skull. Level.
No civilians allowed, sir.
Sorry, I'll just leave. I'm leaving! Chill! Well, I kind of want to look up where the fuck's Oswald. Just real quick. Okay. Apparently he's in the quest we're doing right now, so we'll find him along that way. Sorry for the jumping to conclusions and trying to do it. I just didn't want to miss out on a character, if that's even a thing in this game. So let's get back and actually do a rat in the hospital. And we'll find him on our way. We're also level 8 now. Gotta keep that in mind. We leveled up twice. Who's this unknown? Who's this unknown? Interesting. Maybe he's just there, but he's gonna die soon. Okay, she must be the gossip that we have not been able to talk to yet. Hey, you have a note there. Hold on.
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with the fever.
About the use of garlic in one's steaks. Dear brothers, I must now draw your attention to the very important part. The use of garlic as a protection against vampires. Let's be crystal clear on the subject. Garlic will never protect you against those creatures. No matter how fresh, how strong, and how smelly, garlic is totally useless as a defense. I can never say enough how damaging the novel of Bram Stoker has been. Yes, of course, population of Slavic countries place garlic cloves in coffins. Yes, of course, inhabitants of Santorini Island hang garlic on their windows. There would be so much to write about this place, and someday soon. I hope to go back to the island to further explore its occult tradition, but it is not to protect the living from the devil. It is to tell the dead that they are aware of their malevolence. It is a symbol, nothing more and nothing less. So please, by all means, yes, wear garlic, show garlic, hang garlic, and tell the shadows that you are not afraid. But if you're looking for supernatural protection, you will have to search much deeper than into the forgotten secrets of the occult tradition. For here is the truth, my fellow brothers. Garlic does not repel vampire, but all the fresh plants will hurt them. All the fresh plants? It is as if their body could not stand the presence of botanical elements. I have seen an enraged wolf flee when whacked with a rose. Yes, a simple rose. I have witnessed a violent Ekon fall down and beg for mercy when struck by a wooden stake. I don't know why it is so effective, and I would give my left arm to find the answer to that mystery, but the truth remains nevertheless. Vampires are very sensitive to fresh herbs, plants, and wood. From Facing the Shadows, How and Why by Usher Talltree, primate of St. Paul.
The pain. It's here again.
Hello? Madame? You got a room all to yourself? When there's people out in the road? Who are you?
What is this?
Oh boy.
Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reid, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reid, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
Whoa, what?
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
Whoa!
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans,
Whoa!
They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones.
Is it Pippa?
You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Harriet Jones. She's not an official person for this area.
Miss Jones, greetings. How do we feel?
Again? Waking a poor old woman in her sleep? There isn't a poor life needs saving somewhere?
Now, I need to ask you a few simple questions.
Well, if you really must.
Yeah.
Have you noticed any suspicious comings or goings?
It would be a great deal easier to make a list of things unsuspicious in this house of charlatans.
Whoa.
Come now, Miss Jones. Surely it's not that bad.
Huh. Have you no eyes? This hospital accepts all manner of souls, regardless of origin. The proper sick cannot heal. We're kept sickened by the refugees.
The refugees.
Everyone here is very capable. I have not seen any instances of unprofessionalism.
Thieves and murderers, the lot. People have gone missing here, you know. Poof, without a trace.
Yeah.
If you could just tell me why you were admitted.
It's terrible, Doctor. What with a pain in my chest, coughing up blood, and I get awfully tired. Wouldn't be so bad if I hadn't lost my house and all.
I see.
No one comes to visit, you know. Not even my own flesh and blood.
Damn, that's sad.
I'll come and visit you shortly.
Are you sure they're not just dead?
Good night, Miss Jones.
Yeah, fine. Oh, whoa. Ooh, Royal Garden Hall Theater, Clyde. Fitch presents Doris Fletcher, Sappho. Ooh. I am just trying to get the items. It's interesting that she's not even like a...
Patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Fine. Pippa, Dorothy, and Gwyneth. Gwyneth is out here. Well, I thought she was. Yeah, there she is. Lady Ashbury, Madame.
Good evening, Dr.
That's not...
Doctor.
Nope.
Good.
You are not who I meant to click on. Gwyneth.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Whoa.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Alright, you're useless. Goodbye. Pippa!
Good evening.
It's you, isn't it?
Good evening, Dr. Reid.
Oh.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes? Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that,
Just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins, but are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke, but we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Milton
Hold
cheats
on.
patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful?
Whoa.
By abusing the sick and poor?
No. It is my definition of getting out of this useless life once and for all.
Why do you do it?
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead, or will be soon. Don't you see the futility of all this?
Damn.
You put a price on hope. This goes against everything you swore to uphold as a nurse.
Report me then, Dr. Reid. Report the little nurse and keep on lying about the surgical errors, the wrong dosages and diagnostics that we all covered for the sake of our colleagues.
Whoa.
Whose idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together, and I'm guilty as charged.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect me.
Damn.
What steps are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet. My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays. Maybe she's right. Maybe this is what I must do.
And what about Milton Hooks? Does he share your point of view?
For Milton, any change means more comfort and more peace. I disagree.
If you feel that saving lives is not useful enough, perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
On the contrary, my faith has never been stronger. Maybe we are all just too proud to face up to the fact that science cannot compete with God.
I don't know about that. Anyway.
What can you tell me about the strange
Anyway.
man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
All tales has some truth to it, though.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough.
Whoa!
Who cares if the nurse finds some happiness where she can?
Alright, Pippa.
What can you...
Let me...
Alright, goodbye. Dorothy, it has to be you. I think it's Dorothy to begin with, because she's not a proper person of this area either. Where is she? Where'd she go? Also, I want to talk to him real quick before we continue on. We found out something about you as well.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Have you heard of someone blackmailing people in the hospital?
Pardon me, sir, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Tell me the truth about your appointment as a medic during the war, Rakesh.
The regiment administration appointed me by mistake. I had to learn the job on the spot, sir. Very hard, sir, but I rose to the challenge.
Wait, does that mean... Okay, so he was appointed as a medic on the field, but he's not an actual doctor. That's what it is.
Do you realize how many soldiers died because of that decision? You should have refused.
Yes, sir. I swear I did, sir. But no one listened. When the first wounded arrived, I had to do what I could.
It is an unbelievable story, Mr. Chidana.
It was a time beyond belief, Dr. Reid. But I'm happy not to deal with the wounded. I prefer caring for the dead now.
So he was never qualified. He just had to step up when no one else was there to do it. And that could have killed a lot of people, but apparently he saved a lot of people too, though.
You can't impersonate a doctor. You can't improvise a medical education. People could die at your hands.
You're absolutely right, sir. But as a field surgeon, it was more like being a butcher.
Do you believe you have really helped these people?
My ratings were within the averages of the regiment. I saved lives, Dr. Reid. Does that not say enough about triage and war surgery?
I think whatever he did in the past,
Of course.
we can't change that or even, like, fix that or change that or whatever. But what he's doing now, he's not actually taking care of people currently, so I think it's okay. I say.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Alright, let's go find Dorothy. Where is she? Is she hiding out with someone? Peppa? Swansea? Where the fuck is Dorothy? There we are. She's hiding out somewhere. She's the one. And we don't need to kill her, is what Lady Ashbury has said.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
A mobster.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
What is she doing though? Maybe she's not doing this maliciously. We're just right here, hello? Dude, Newton, go somewhere else. So we couldn't do this before. Now we can. Oh, we're going in. This is gonna be a long episode, I just realized. Oh well. Oh well. Poplar sewers, healthy.
He's locked the door behind him.
What?
I need to find another way to follow him.
I just heard Oswald panicking. We're going to save him. What just happened? Oh my god!
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Oh my god. Oh shit, I wasn't. I'll save you! Hang on! Shit, how do I get back up? Oswald's calling for help. That's where I came from. What? Citizens to stay careful of the danger zone, might not survive the next night. Go check on him. Why am I... Don't... Just don't look up. Just don't look up. You're fine. You're fine, sir. Hi.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reid, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Goodbye. Citizen rescued! You rescued a citizen. You will return to his district the following night. Cool. Ooh. Howling, lupine, werewolf vampires? Okay, we came from right here. I want to explore a little bit more. Wait. Oh. Oh, we can just step out now if we wanted to. If we wanted to, we're not. We're not. Okay. Well, let's keep going. Let's go find this thug. Did she set a trap? I don't understand why Dorothy would give him whatever that... It looked like a vial of blood. Oh, hi.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
This is despicable.
I have...
The ban of the dragon concerning the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole. I would advise our members to be very wary about these so-called scholars. Yes, indeed, most of them are always affable and respectful when they approach us, but it would be quite unwise for a discreet circle like the Athkalen Club to foolishly speak about our goals, our members, or our traditions. I also would like to remind our fellow members that the Brotherhood itself is ancient enough to have some mysterious traditions. One of them, according to some informants, could be the ritual of the so-called Ban of the Dragon. It seems that in certain conditions, when the Brothers of St. Paul find violent or bloodthirsty and mortal, they call upon him this ban. What is it exactly? I don't know. Does it really exist? I don't know for sure either, but what I've established as facts is that whenever a hostile or vindictive vampires threaten London, it disappeared without a trace after the Brotherhood pronounced a ban upon him. The loyal Fergal Bansha himself has never been foolish enough to openly provoke the Brotherhood. This is a lesson we must all remember. Never be considered a dragon by the Brotherhood. From The Law of Ascalon by Lord Redgrave, founder.
Thirst for blood.
Okay. Was this the dude?
This is despicable.
Beware. Oh, beware. Sewer beast. Oh, yeah. No, why?
What sort of creature is this?
I don't know. Oh, shit. I don't have any bullets? Bullshit. It's a werewolf. Is this the sewer dog they were talking about? That's hilarious if so. Oh shit, I was reloading. Reload, brother. Oh! I died. Our first death. Where does it put me? You've been defeated. I'm not gonna kill people. Where does it put me? Do I lose all my stuff? We also have serums that I forgot I could use. Why am I to face the other?
What sort of creature is this?
Hey, how'd you nip me? I gotta be careful. Bro, he hurts bad. He hurts bad. What just happened to me? Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh yeah. He hit me. Oh, I have no stamina. Jesus, the sewer dog. He's real. Haha. He's trying to do too much. Oh, he hit me. No, no, no. You're getting a little clumsy. Please stop. Chill. 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 Chill.
Here's what's left of him. Not a lot to check, but I should anyway.
Oh my god. A sewer dog. If you're sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorothea to get help. No tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find Darius Petrescu house and present this coupon. And then it's in, like, what, French?
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Okay.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Come here, little rat. I'm sorry.
This is despicable.
This is despicable. There's a skull over there. I don't know how to get to him. Oops, I meant to stun. Nothing to pick up? Oh, I guess we could have, like, peeked in, like, oh, what's going on down here? Is what we're supposed to do? Oh, well. Alright, I'm good. I'm good with the sewer. Will Dorothea be at... Oh gosh, will Dorothea be at the hospital, or is she gonna be at Whitechapel now? We have to reach Whitechapel. I think I'm gonna rest. I think I'm gonna rest. I think I'm gonna go to my room and take a resty and maybe level up. We have 1900 points to use. And maybe we'll talk to more of Lady Ashbury. Is she still here? It doesn't look like it. Maybe she is. I don't know. Maybe not. But for now, yeah, we'll take a little resty. Check in on Oswald maybe as well next episode. I still want to know how to figure out how to water this damn plant. You know? We need 2 more common handle points. Plots. Okay, whatever. Let's do our experience and go to sleep. Whew. That was a tough fight. If you are not careful, the dude could fucking just knock you out. Which makes me wonder if I need to do more health. Even more stamina. Increase our blood consumption. Maybe claw it up? Oh no, we definitely don't have enough points for that. I think I just also need to accept the fact that we're probably not going to get a lot of experience to upgrade everything. I do like doing the biting stuff. $1,000 points. I didn't really use the medical bag, so maybe we can get this. What do we like? What do we want? Blood spear? Let's try that out. Oh, never mind. I should have checked that first. Well, if that's the case, we'll get more health. Alright, let's take a rest. And we'll bring this episode to a close. Whoa! A lot of people got sick. Why? Fatigued. Everyone's fatigued. We gotta cure everyone. What? The price is in stocks. Oh my god. Okay. We need to cure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of fatigue? She is a pillar in Whitechapel. It's serious over there, though. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, technically. We don't know nothing about Shanzi. Jeez. Okay, that's a next episode problem. Oh, we leveled up to level 10. Nice. For now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.